No, seriously. About the UN. Come on. Uh, One way to see what the UN is based on their patterns, it's an international, don't say global, because that kind of incorporates more than people primates. It's a international chamber of commerce for the elites, right? It's not it's capitalism, it's elitism as usual. It doesn't relate to serving the populations of the world, and they certainly can't police or even advocate strongly. Like they need bailiffs for the International Criminal Court, you know. So, one way they could prove me wrong is the UN kind of uses whoever might be their member nations who might have 1% Homo sapiens in there and say, can you guys fly some planes and drop off, like Israel is doing, drop off little letters that say, we're going to start enforcing rules, and the international members of the UN that are against enforcing the laws that are on paper and part of our charter, human rights as well, not just laws. Is yeah, so drop off letters everywhere around the world with all the member states and say we're going to start doing that on this date. If you want to relocate to another planet, then that's fine. If you want to dissociate this international chamber of commerce, then you can do it, or rename it what it is, an international chamber of commerce for the elites. Because they allow these human rights violations and genocides and murders, mass murders by elites, because these economic forces or geopolitical forces or military games or whatever it is has become their norm. They don't get that just saying, having their big guy kind of come on camera and still not pronounce like how many times has he said fossil fools? Like like it's hard to take you guys seriously when nobody there knows how to tell him to pronounce that word properly. And it's not like it's impossible. And it's maybe he doesn't even know that he has to make an effort because, no, it's okay. You'll get your candy anyways. You were a good boy today when you went to the daycare of the International Chamber of Commerce. Like, if nobody around him has the nerve to say, and he's not that competent if he can't figure it out on his own, but no, if nobody has the nerve to say, it's pronounced like this, please make an effort. Like, it's distracting how you do it. But it's so uncaring. You don't want to. Maybe it's your way of, maybe maybe in the next cop they're going to say something really, oh yeah, the villains of history are these industries in our International Chamber of Commerce, like the fossil fuels, but he's going to pronounce it, or they're going to write it as FOOLS. So that means it won't be binding, because you choose to kind of pretend to be good at language when you don't really want to self correct or learn or role model, to be better at communication or applying your own charters or mission statements. So it's kind of like if I applied for the UN, I'd be like, you guys are on probation for the next 10 years.